is Jessica Fry. Today we are going to do a 20-minute ballet butt and thigh workout to get those beautifully sculpted, defined ballet legs without the ballet experience. So the first ones that we are going to do are called dégagés, and the name is French, and so you can go back and look at the definition, and dégagé means to set free. So you're going to start out in a ballet fifth position. Fifth position is one of the 5 different ballet positions that you have to place your feet in. We use it for dances, for stretches, pretty much everything. So the fifth position is actually going to be here. Your heel is going to touch your front toe of your left foot if you're doing the right side. And yeah, they're going to be slightly turned out instead of like straight in front of each other. Slightly turned out. So they're going to make kind of like this Z shape. Okay, so you're starting out here, and from here, you're going to brush your right foot up, your front foot up and off the floor. So you're going to use momentum throughout your leg, pushing that ball of the foot to the toe all the way off the floor. And so good ballet technique and posture within this is to keep your hips turned out instead of like having your leg come up, your hip come up. You're going to press out and up, and you want to be able to see your heel whenever it comes back up. So as you're pushing, push off the floor, and this little ball of the foot toe, that last action is what initiates that push off the floor, back down and back to fifth. So from here, instead of just going slightly off the floor, which is a normal dégagé in the ballet world, we're going to bring them up a little bit higher just to get that muscle workout within the back leg. So you're here, and as you brush up, you want to be able to use this back hamstring and really think about it. Think about initiating that back muscle and that back leg all the way up, as high as you can get it or as low as you want it, whatever feels comfortable to you. So you're here, and you're going to brush it up, floor, and back to your foot. You're going to do that 10 times. Usually in the dance world, you do things on music beats, so you only go to 8, but for workout purposes, I like to keep it within 10. Okay, so you're in your fifth position, and you're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good? Okay. So let's do... So after fifth position, you're going to transition your foot to go out to your right side or your left side. But within this position, you want to maintain correct ballet posture as well. So keeping your hips square to the front and having your legs turned out instead of face forward or even turned in. So you want to initiate that muscle back here behind your leg to lift that leg up and off the ground. The same pushing motion that you did with the fifth position. It's the same for the side. And again, you can lift it as high as you want, as low as you want. Just make sure that you keep that correct ballet technique and posture. So we're going to go back out to the side another 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good? Okay. And to complete the different directions, you are going to go back now. So you just went front and fifth, side, and you're going to go back. Okay, so to start out, I recommend getting a chair or something stable to grab onto, acting like a ballet bar. So to give you a little background on the positions within ballet, we're going to start out in first. So this is the very most common ballet foot position. This is kind of like your home base, your starter. So this is first. Second, you're going to brush out to your side. This is second. Third is probably the least common position in ballet. It's hardly ever used at all. The next one is fourth. This one you're brushing right in front. You're going to have a little bit of space between your 2 feet. And then fifth, you're going to collide that heel with that back toe. So we're going to start out in fifth for this one. We're not going to do correct ballet arms, so you can have your arms out however you need to or on your hip. I prefer my hip. Okay, so to start out, we are going to do what are called dégagés. Dégagés in French mean to lift off or brush up. So we're going to start out doing those. And what those are as you're in fifth position, your foot is going to brush the floor until the ball of your foot and your toe initiate that push off the floor, and you're going to lift it as high as you want, as low as you want, whatever's going to get that back muscle action going. So you really want to think about keeping your hips square to the front, and you also want to think about initiating this back leg muscle, and you want to make sure that you keep this heel facing forward and your toes sort of out to the side. So you're here, and we are going to do 10 of those. So you're going to brush up, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. The second one, we are going to go out to the side. So when you go out to the side, again, you want to make sure that you have the correct turnout. You don't want to make sure that your hip is either turned in or faced forward. You want to keep those hips in line, just moving the muscles in your leg and your leg out to the side. Again, however high you need to, however high or low you want to, it's all your choice. So again, 10 out to the side. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lastly, to complete this, you are going to go straight back. So the position of your feet in this one are just like the one in the beginning, but you're going to have your left foot in front now. From here, you want to make sure that you maintain correct back posture, because this is the one where people can start to hunch over or their shoulders can start to crunch. So this one definitely depends on your flexibility in your back or even your leg flexibility. So again, it's as high as you want it to be or as low as you want it to be. So you're going to go straight back and up. And this one, you can actually really feel it a lot more than the ones in the front and the side, because you can feel it within your back leg and even in your butt. So we're going to go up 1, 2, and make sure that you're really contracting those muscles as you brush it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, you're going to repeat it on the left. But before we do that, to continue on with this exercise and really get your muscles going within your back legs, I want to do pulses. So you're going to brush up your leg, just like how we started, but instead of bringing it back, you're just going to pulse it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again on the side. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again on the back. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so once we're done with the right leg, we're just going to move our chair over to the other side to do it all over again on the left side. So again, you're starting out in 5th, but your left leg is in front this time. And you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to the side 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, you're going to repeat the pulses all the way through. So you're brushing up, and a pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Okay, so next we're going to do those in-place squats. We're going to go through the correct posture of having your entire back, your spine, your neck, your tailbone all in line, having your feet go over your ankles. So we're going to go through all of that. So the correct posture to do a squat in ballet terms, you're going to go out to that second position like we were talking about earlier, but a little bit wider. And as you squat down, you want to make sure that your knee is in line with your ankle. You don't want it draping over too much, because this is definitely bad for your legs. And you want to make sure that this butt and this tailbone are in line with your spine, not having your back hunched over, not having those shoulders hunched over or too far back. So you want to make sure it's like a string connecting the top of your head all the way down to your tailbone, all in one line. So as you go down, you still want to remain lifted within your spine and your shoulders, keeping it nice and open, as well as having that right posture within your knees and your legs. Arms can do whatever you want. You can keep them in front of you or on your hips. It's easiest just to keep them like straight in front of you. Just make sure that you don't have your shoulders crunched over whenever you are squatting. So we are going to do, let's do 20 squats. And after 20 squats, you're going to pulse for another 20. And then you're going to do a 10-second hold within that correct squat position. So starting out in that second position, making sure that your knees are over your ankles, keeping this all in line. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, pulses, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then as you come up, you can go ahead and stretch down however you need to, just making sure that you're stretching the backs of these legs. I usually like to go down to the right side, all the way down to the left, back up. So next we're gonna do leg lifts, but on the floor. So we're kind of going back to how we were lifting that back leg in the beginning, but instead we're gonna be on hands and knees on the floor. So you wanna get on all fours, and so from here you're going to brush this left leg up, but using correct ballet leg posture, instead of having it just go straight back and having your back crunched. You're going to make sure that you have straight back, your arms are locked, they're not bent, you're not hunching over, that head is in line with your tailbone, and as you brush back, that leg is actually turned out, so your knee is facing the side as much as you can. So we're going to do 10 up, then you're going to alternate to the other leg, 10 up. So let's go ahead and do that. Ready, and 1, 2, and make sure to bring it all the way back to that starting position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And flip to the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, whenever you are doing all of these leg lifts, you want to think about initiating those muscles in the back rather than these front ones that you have up here. So really actually thinking about it gets your muscles to engage a lot more. So next we're going to stay in this position, and instead of just lifting them straight into a line, you're going to lift them up as high as you can get them. Again, still keeping that same ballet leg correct position all the way back, and keeping your tailbone in line with your spine and your head. Lifting it as high as you can get it, and back down. So again, we're going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other side. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And lastly, we're going to stay on the floor, but instead of having our legs go straight back or even extending upward, you are going to do what is called an attitude. So in ballet terms, an attitude means to have your leg back, but instead of it being straight back, you're going to have it bent. So usually attitudes are going to be straight back with that same turned out position, but for this workout, for the sake of this workout, we're going to keep them straight in. Making sure those hips are squared with your spine and your tailbone and your head, keeping that back flat. You're going to lift it up as high as you can get it, and really engaging those back muscles. Again, 10 on the left and 10 on the right. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And so that pretty much completes our workout. I definitely recommend stretching those back muscles, which we can actually go through right now. One stretch that I do like to do is having this front leg forward and having this back leg straight. This really gets this back muscle that you're bending right here stretched. Definitely leaning forward. And then you can lean back. And then you can go ahead and flip it. Same exact thing on the left side. So one reason we always think of ballerinas having great leg definition and having those strong leg muscles are because ballerinas are constantly engaging them and using those muscles, and we not only need those muscles to be able to turn, but they actually help us whenever we leap, or whenever we have to extend our legs up high. You see all those pretty ballet leaps that ballet players are actually putting on, or that you see in videos. It's because those ballerinas practice engaging those muscles so often, because they help in dancing. They don't just make us look good, they are actually used within our actual career. So I definitely recommend doing this workout once, twice a day. You'll definitely see a lot of improvement within leg definition and strength. So you can go ahead and stretch in any way you want. You can go through this butterfly position too. This gets the back. Thank you so much for working out with me. I definitely look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.